I feel like modern Minecraft is missing something. I don't know about you guys, but modern Minecraft can feel very stale. So I decided to download Reconsoled, which is a mod pack for Minecraft that aims to recreate the nostalgic vibe and feel from the older console editions of the game. So in today's video, I'm going to be exploring some of the iconic tutorial worlds and DLC maps from this era to experience Minecraft in its golden age. Alrighty, so welcome back. This is Minecraft, but the Xbox 360 edition. So this is called Reconsoled, which is a mod pack. If you guys grew up playing the console versions of Minecraft, let me know. So I think we should start off on the tutorial world. So let's play Title Update 1. And this is I'm actually really excited. Wait, okay. No! Dude, this is... Okay, so I remember playing Minecraft for the Xbox 360 for the first time, and I was just blown away. This is literally the original tutorial world. So yeah, in the actual demo, you're supposed to kind of build up this little shack here, and it teaches you how to cut down all the trees. Wait, this is so cool. And then over here is like a fishing area. So if you guys grew up playing the console edition of Minecraft, let me know. Like if you guys grew up playing with your friends on split screen or your siblings. I love hearing stories like that. And if you have a really cool story, I'll pin it in the comments. So to start off, we'll be exploring these tutorial worlds, but a little bit later on, we'll be exploring some very iconic maps, such as the Halloween and Pirates of the Caribbean maps. The channel's been growing really fast, but I've noticed only a small percentage of people actually subscribe. So if you like this video, consider subscribing. It only takes 1 second to do so, and you can always change your mind later. So I think what's really awesome about the console versions of the game is it has this, I wouldn't say washed out look, but it's definitely a very low contrast look compared to if you were just to play regular Java. I feel like these versions of the game just hit kind of different. They really hit different because there's just something kind of special about it. There's not a whole lot going on. The terrain just and the music too. The terrain just looks it looks so much cleaner. You guys know what I'm talking about? So on modern versions of Minecraft, there's grass literally everywhere. But on these older versions of the game, there's only like patches of grass. So it makes everything look so much cleaner. All right, what do you guys think? Should we go to the castle? I think we have to. Oh, this is so sick. Okay, so let me know what your guys' favorite like version of Minecraft is, or if you have a specific title update that you're nostalgic for. This is definitely the one that I remember. Little mine shaft. We'll check that out later. Let's actually check out the inside of here first. This is, dude, also the buildings too. The way things used to get built were a lot different. So there's a lot less blocks you could actually play with. So the decoration, you had to use your imagination more. So I guess up here is like kind of like a pulpit or something you could talk from. But there is just something genuinely special about builds like this and Minecraft in general. Oh, down here's like a little dock. This is really cool. But yeah, and whenever it first came out for the Xbox 360, you would have to, there was a demo for it, so you would play on this world basically, and you could like build around and stuff, but you couldn't actually start your own world. I think there used to be music discs too. I don't remember if music discs were a thing in these tutorial worlds, like Easter eggs, but let's climb up this tower. I think it's cool that that modders actually recreated this kind of vibe on Java, because at least for me, there's no way for me to I don't really have like an Xbox 360 anymore or a PS3. And like over time, the games got kind of updated. So you lose these original tutorial worlds, especially if you have like a nostalgia for these versions of the game. This is a great way to experience it, I feel like. So here's the top of the tower. Good little view up here of the Minecraft like world art. Very nostalgic. People don't really do stuff like that anymore where they do like world art. The only person I've seen do that recently is Lovestar. This is cool. Okay, let's jump to another one. So we have a couple of different worlds we can try out. We have like an actual tutorial, Toy Story, Steven Universe, Pirates of the Caribbean. I want to try that out. And Fallout, Skyrim. Okay, yeah. We definitely need to check these out, but I want to check out one more tutorial world. Let's just check out the latest one. So Title Update 46. And the game runs really smooth. I'm so used to having... Wait, what? This actually is sick. Wait, that's so cool to see how the game started off with the original tutorial world and moved up to this. This is actually so cool because you can see the same little design where you just go through the mountain. So like I was saying, I'm so used to playing Minecraft on like with shaders and basically like crazy texture packs. It's actually kind of refreshing to come back and play these versions of the game just because they play so smooth and they have such a vibe to them. There's some more towers over there too. Wait, even the punching sound too. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me change the music actually. So there's actually like the punching sound is the throwing sound whenever you throw snowballs. Let's go in here. Oh, there's like an elytra over here, or the they have the elytra. That is so sick. What? There's like fireworks. That's actually cool. Dude, this is freaking awesome. There's a music disc right there. Okay, so yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, dude, I've never played this tutorial world before. This is actually totally new to me. I also, a little bit later on, I want to start my own little world, maybe build just like a simple little house. That'd be so much fun. But yeah, if you guys have any memories of playing this game with your siblings or friends, like at a sleepover or something, let me know. And if your story's really cool, I might pin it too. I like the water texture. It's like a nice, refreshing little blue. I would drink that. 100%. All right, let's walk over here. We actually have a beacon too. Okay, this is gonna sound terrible. I have never made a beacon, like never, like actually doing it. I have a tutorial, or no, I have like a long-term Minecraft world that I plan, but I've never made a beacon on it. Okay, over here we have like a little farm. So we have sheep, all the different animals. There's some horse armor here we can grab. Okay. So we have to actually tame the horses. Let's take this silver one. I forget how to actually tame horses. I think you have to like click them. Yeah, and then eventually they just kind of buck you off. What a cutie. Aw. I feel like horses are very underrated. Like, what do you guys think? Are horses underrated in Minecraft? I think for sure they are. I think for sure horses are really underrated. Because most people nowadays just do the like elytra everywhere. So there is something very special about like weird little... Okay, so we got best friends forever. So we got our little achievement there. Cool, so now we have a horse. We can like ride him around. But I feel like there's just so many different modes of transportation that people have kind of forgotten about ever since they introduced the elytra to the game. But things... Oh, there's like a little villager. He's being captured. But, you know, things like horses, things like mine rail carts. That's tough. Wait, there's so much to actually see. It's kind of overwhelming. Where do you guys think we should go? Maybe we should head off, guess this way towards the main stuff. I want to kind of showcase everything because I don't know if people really like watching this type of stuff. Oh, look, you can like, they just kind of, I guess everything in this world is just to sort of showcase what you can build. So things like rail carts. This is so much fun. Minecraft actually hits kind of different when you're a kid and you play the game. Let's take this one actually. We got a little cart here. This will be like a nice way to tour the world, I feel like. So we got some villages over here. Oh, there's actually an autosave too. That's kind of cool. You can see the little chest icon in the right there. We're able to see the entire world here. Oh, there we go. It's like a little roller coaster basically. That's cool. I like that. That's really fun. Okay, let's actually head this way now. It's like a little roller coaster around. Dude, okay, so one of my favorite worlds, I'll leave a link to a world tour in the description by this guy named Jark. He has the coolest Xbox 360 world I've ever seen. So I'll leave a link for that in the description. But I don't know about you guys, whenever I get kind of bored of playing Minecraft and I want to find ideas, I love to watch old world tours or just like even new world tours. But it has to be on like these versions of the game because I feel like these just hit different. We got some fireworks here. That's super cool. Not sure what that is. Maybe that's for the elytra. So yeah, maybe we should go grab the elytra. I think we should just climb up here. Dude, these types of builds are so cool. They just have so much character. I don't know about you guys, but I always see online just tons and tons of builds. And it's always kind of demotivating because it's like, okay, I can't really build like that. But there's something special about these types of builds. They're detailed, but they're not overly detailed. There's not like crazy texturing going on. It's very much just like, I feel like you could easily build these types of things in survival mode. We have a beautiful view of the little worlds here. There's actually so much of this tutorial world we haven't even seen yet. Okay, we need to find our elytra. Not really sure where we grabbed that from, but I'm guessing this is where you would jump off and kind of fly through. Ooh, even actually the menu too. So the old crafty menu where you have to actually kind of tell it what you want to create. Yeah, I want to try out the elytra. I haven't really done that yet. What's kind of nice about this is we can just drop straight down. Makes it really, really easy. Okay, so we have a chest here. I was thinking this is where you'd find the elytra, but there's like creeper heads in here, wither skeleton skulls. Pretty cool. I guess we could make a wither if we wanted to. It's kind of funny. There's just like so many fun little things. Oh, there's like a little bedroom in here. We can set our spawn point. Cool. Okay, I'm guessing the elytra is actually in this chest right here. There we go. We got bottles of enchanting so we can repair it. Does it have mending? No, it doesn't have, doesn't look like it has anything on it. We can just throw some XP on ourselves. Okay, now I want to like go up to the top and actually fly down. We got our elytra. So nostalgic. Actually, in my my main survival world that I have, I actually just like, well, I didn't just get my elytra, but it was like the first world where I ever got one like legitimately. And that thing was like, I don't know, man. A lot of people like to complain about the elytra, that it like ruined the game, but I just feel like you don't have to use it. Like if you feel like it ruins the game, you don't have to use it. Okay, yeah. All right, let's try it out. Dude, this world is actually so cool. What the heck? Wait, there's camera movement too. There's actually camera movement too. Okay, and you're supposed to land here. So like whenever I was flying, the camera had like a slight little tilt. Dude, what the actual... There's something, like, I'm telling you guys, there's something, like, kind of different about the lighting. Why do you guys think they, like, lowered the contrast for console edition? I wonder if it's just so it had better visibility on TV. Because sometimes, I remember when Minecraft first came out, it was really dark and hard to see. So I wonder if they, in order to counteract that, they made it have a more, they made the contrast less so that way it was easier for TV to see. What's kind of funny though is actually, I notice a lot of you guys watch my videos on TV. So if you're watching on TV, let me know how it looks. I feel like having the colors not be super contrasty actually kind of helps. Okay, let's do the diamond one. Dude, that's so cool. When you fly through them, they kind of have like fireworks go through. Wait a minute, can we go through the gold too? Oh, kind of. Wait, this is so sick. And then we have this little, looks like a ruined castle wall here. And the Minecraft signs too, the creeper heads are kind of lit up. There's just something so, dude, at night, different type of vibe for sure. But yeah, if you guys are watching on TV, let me know if you guys prefer the look of this or if you like your games having more contrast. We got a slime block there. That's so cool. There's so many different things you can mess around with. Oh, this is like a diving board. Let's go up to the top. There's just like, people don't build stuff like this anymore. I feel like nowadays people have to build things that are super functional, but no one builds like just like fun, oh, make a slime trampoline, you know? Who thinks of that stuff? That's why I love these old worlds. They're just so much, they're so interesting. Okay. So we have a smelter right here. Oh, this is like a sorter, so you can see it sort things. That's cool. That's actually cool. Okay, let's try out some of the other worlds now. Okay, so in the menu, there's also a join button. So you could, there's like a Minecraft server that people are playing on right now. That's pretty sick. Okay, what do you guys think? There's so many options to pick from. I kind of want to, oh, Fallout or Skyrim or wait, no, that's actually so nostalgic. Little Big Planet. These are so cool because I never had the DLCs for the console edition. Let's try out the Pirates of the Caribbean one first. Okay, it's not letting me pick the texture pack, but we can try out the Pirates of the Caribbean world here. So Pirates of the Caribbean was one of those movies I never really watched. I've seen it before, but I don't really remember what goes on in it other than there's Captain Jack Sparrow and then William Turner, I think is his name. I do remember there being a prison though. This is cool. So were these like DLC maps that you could buy? I'm not really too sure. But this is actually, dude, I'm actually really excited. Low key, off camera, I'm just going to be playing, like I'm going to be building my own world in this game because this is so much fun. It's like a little escape tunnel. I don't know, it's a toilet. I was thinking that was like an escape tunnel. But like low key, on my own, I'm going to be, oh dude, I'm actually, wait, what? Oh, there's like a hidden thing. It's a bunch of bones. That's cool. That's actually cool. Okay. Let's, dude, okay. It would be easier just to punch down the door, actually. I can't believe I actually just, like, got locked in a jail cell. There we go. Guess I need to put that back. But dude, like off camera, I honestly want to just start my own survival world. If you guys want to see a series of this, let me know. I think that'd be so much fun to do. Right now, I'm just kind of trying to, I guess, showcase this mod pack. I don't really see a lot of people talking about it. I was just scrolling through Prism Launcher and I saw this show up and I was like, that looks kind of cool. But these builds have so much character too. Lots and lots of character. Let's actually take a look outside and see what we can see. Looks like a ship off in the harbor there. I think right there is the gallows. Maybe we'll make our way to that. I do remember a scene in Pirates of the Caribbean where they basically, like Jack Sparrow basically escapes getting like hung. This is really, really cool. Let's take a look out the window. So we got some pirate ships out there. I really want to make my way to one of those ships. That's going to be cool. I wonder if they have like the Black Pearl or something. But yeah, oh dude, I have to thank you guys too. Recently I hit 12,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. I literally started this year with 400 subscribers and I had no idea what I was doing. I still don't. So thank you guys so much, man. It's been incredible, the support I've gotten from you guys. So let's actually start our map here. So this is just some sort of kitchen here. Here's the galley where everybody eats. Really, really cool. I actually like this. For some reason, my imagination is kind of filling these spots up with like paintings of some sort. Okay, let's make our way out of the jail, actually. I need to figure out my way out of here. This is like the worst prison escape ever. Okay, so we're back where we started. Let's actually go back up here. I'm guessing this leads us outside. Oh, look at this. This looks, I'm guessing this is supposed to be like a really big map right here. And what it looks like, because you have like the green for the land and the blue for the water. It's stuff like that, like making your own map out of carpets. That's such a cool idea. That's literally what Minecraft is about. Okay, here's the galleys. So we're on top of the prison. And oh, there's the harbor over there. We got to go that way. But there's literally so many different worlds to explore just in like, just the pre-made worlds. And I guess these are like cannons. Oh, they actually shoot too. What? I wonder if the ships have like cannons that you can like shoot at each other with. That ship looks really cool. I'm guessing that one's called like Scarlet something. I don't know what the actual names are. This is fantastic. Dude, this is, honestly, I need to hook up my controller and play on the controller. I feel like it would hit kind of different. Dude, playing Minecraft, I have so many memories of playing with my brothers on the Xbox, or no, I have so many memories of playing with my brothers on like the PS4 edition. It was just so much fun. Like Minecraft on the TV hits kind of different. I don't know why. I just feel like it's more, maybe it's just because you're more relaxed, but I feel like it's easier to come up with ideas when you're actually playing from a TV. So yeah, there's the gallows. Maybe we should head down that way. Oh, okay, yeah, so Jack Sparrow like escapes from here and then he jumps down here. I remember that. Into the water there. Okay, cool. Let's actually head to town. I really want to explore this town. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have ever played it, but there used to be this game called Pirates Online. And basically it was Pirates of the Caribbean, but it was an MMO. It was like a free-to-play game. But literally this town was in that game and it's like the memories are like flooding back to me right now. Okay, cool. There's a staircase over here. I like the little details too. So the mossy, and then you have kind of some cutouts. That's so cool. That's like good building. Okay, honestly, these pre-made worlds are kind of better than what I would be able to build. Okay, yeah, this was that area we saw earlier. I was thinking this is the gallows, but I'm guessing this is just some sort of like wedding venue or something going on here. Yeah, here's like a church. Wait, this is cool. This like piano thing is sick. Ooh, let's go up to the top of this tower and take a look at the town. And then actually there's actually so many more worlds we can check out. I really want to take a look at the Skyrim world because Skyrim's one of my favorite games of all time. This is a cool view. All right, we gotta head to town though. There's a bunch of ships actually. I really like the street lights too. I wonder if these turn on at nighttime because it looks like they have detectors on top, little sensors. That's cool. Wait, I actually like forgot about these. The daylight detectors. Hey, dude, that is cool. For some reason, I never thought about doing that to make like lights. That's actually, I'm like getting ideas just by playing. That's why I love old versions of Minecraft because you just get so many ideas of what you can do. They even have like custom trees too. Okay, looks like here's guessing like the mayor's house or a city hall. And this is just literally like the first world we're going to be checking out. A little bit later on, we're going to check out the Fallout world, the Skyrim world. There's just so many cool things we can do. Things like this too, though. I remember back in the day, people would actually like furnish out their houses. So you'd build yourself like a kitchen or like bedrooms with showers and fridges. Like there's just so many different things that I feel like people don't do anymore. Nowadays, I feel like all the builds I see online are just about like automatic mob farms, or like they don't do stuff like this where they make beds and have like bedrooms. So I'm guessing this is like the mayor's house or whatever they're called. It's like custom beds, like actual bedrooms. I remember when I was a kid, I would make showers and I would make sinks with cauldrons. Okay, I like this attic space. This is really cool. Especially, you know, the cobwebs, and then you also have these details in the floor out of stairs. I like these doors too, being used as kind of like room dividers. Got a note block here. The note blocks actually do look like crates. Dude, they were cooking. They were kind of cooking when they made this world. I'm just saying. Ooh, and it's turning nighttime too, so we can actually take a look at the street lights. Okay, there's just one more. This is like a library. Okay, this room definitely has the best view of the harbor. Ooh, I think that's the Black Pearl out there actually. We have to check that out. Yeah, I get a lot of my favorite comments to get from you guys are I love hearing about what you guys are up to. A lot of people say they like watching my videos while they're painting or working on school. And like to me, that's like the best compliment ever, because that's why I watch YouTube videos, is just to have something playing. So if you guys got anything like that going on, feel free to let me know. I always appreciate it. Okay, for some reason I forgot I put it on survival mode. I should have put it in creative or something. Dude, these streetlights look cool actually. I like that idea. Having the daylight detector and then the redstone lamp. Let's make our way to town here. I also like how in the top left corner you can see our character just moving around and looking around. That's a really cool little feature. There's so many different little houses. I'm curious to hear what your guys' favorite like worlds are on these console versions of the game, because console versions like totally different from, I don't know if Bedrock is considered console or what's up with that. But so something that always confused me was I never knew if Bedrock was console edition or if they're two different things. But I do know you can play Bedrock on console, if that makes sense. So like here's like a little bar, like a little, be sick. But yeah, this town is what I remember about Pirates Online. You could like hang out at the bars and get quests from people. It was low-key kind of fun. If that thing is still online, I'm gonna play it actually after this. But when I was growing up, I never really watched a lot of movies. So I would play like, if people ask me, oh, Nick, have you seen this video or this movie or this? And I'm like, no. I didn't grow up watching movies. I grew up playing video games. So my only point of reference for this kind of stuff is like, oh, I played the Pirates Online video game, or I played the Lord of the Rings video game. So it's pretty bad. I've never been really a movie person though, to be honest. But I think it's cool when people can get into movies and like to watch stuff. I'll watch movies with friends. That's my thing. I like to, it's fun because you can like, you have someone to talk to and like chat with. Let's hit this creeper off into the water. Wait, actually there's no cooldown on the sword. Oh dude, okay, that's actually kind of fun. Okay, so here's like a small pirate ship. These are so cool, dude. I love like pirate ship builds like this. Switch this around. I never really built pirate ships, but I did like to make airships when I was younger. That was like my thing. So I guess they were pirate ships, but just in the air. That's cool. There's a little detail right there. These look good, dude. These look freaking good. I need to grab an actual boat though. Yeah, this is such a fun little world. Can we climb up on the crow's nest? Okay, let's go to that ship. That one looks a lot bigger than these ones. Ooh, another thing I was thinking of, what's kind of funny is when I was younger, I actually always wanted to be a Minecraft YouTuber. Okay, maybe not always, but I wanted to make like Minecraft videos because I freaking loved Minecraft when I was a kid. I played it so much. But it's kind of weird to think like that's kind of what I'm doing now as an adult, is just playing Minecraft. Okay, I feel like skeletons are a little bit easier too. And on PC, I feel like the skeletons have like really good aim, but I felt like I was able to dodge that guy's attacks pretty easily. Okay, eventually we need to grab some wood and make like a boat so we can fly out there. Or we could switch to creative mode and fly over there. We could do that too. This is cool. This is a great looking dock. Right, let's actually like board the ship though. I like this little rope ladder looking thing over here. That's so cool. So whenever your character is sprinting or whenever he's on a ladder, you can actually see his icon. Can we shoot this? What? Yo, that is sick. Oh, dude, it's actually like lighting stuff on fire over there. Wait, that's cool. We might have just caused a forest fire, but it's all good. Yeah, this ship is definitely a lot bigger than what we had earlier. Here's like the captain's quarters. I'm guessing, oh wait, actually these are supposed to be like paper on the table here. That is such a cool idea. Some books and leather caps. Like this is the type of stuff that you would just, oh, actually a clock. For some reason, I thought this was a compass. Oh, and an enchantment table in here. But there's just so many fun little build ideas that you can get from this type of stuff. Because back in the day, there wasn't as many blocks to play with. So you really had to use your imagination. Maybe that, okay. Actually thinking about it, hear me out on this one. Do you guys think the reason people love old versions of Minecraft is because you actually had to use your imagination? Like, think about it. Since there wasn't so many blocks to play with, if you wanted to make a map on a table, for example, you would use things like carpets and different colored carpets to make that. Or if you wanted to have a desk with like a paper on it, you'd use a carpet as the paper. Like, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Boots too, actually. Let's actually put these on. But yeah, I'm actually thinking about that. Oh, there's some blood down here too. Okay. Yeah, that was something I was thinking of. Like, maybe the reason people love playing these old versions of Minecraft is because you have to kind of use your imagination and fill in the blanks. I guess kind of a problem I have with new video games now is that they're actually too detailed. So you can't really, like, I like to play old video games. So I play games like Need for Speed Underground 2 and Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, like games like that. And those games, like, they're not the most detailed things ever, right? But they, for some reason, your mind just kind of fills in the blanks with some of the things. Okay, what I'm going to do is actually switch to creative mode so we can fly out to those ships. All right, so we just switched to creative mode, and I really want to check out the Black Pearl over here. Or maybe that's the Black Pearl, actually. This is so freaking cool. These ships look amazing, actually. Especially with the water, too. It kind of has this, like, Caribbean sort of look. Wait, what? Dude, there's so many different builds on just this single map, and we still have so many more we can check out. This looks freaking cool. Another thing that's kind of trippy too is like the creative mode flying is actually really weird. And like, not weird, but it's not what I'm used to. So maybe this isn't the Black Pearl. This might just be like a regular ship. Looks like there's like a little a dungeon down here. Maybe this is one of the Navy ships. Yeah, I'm actually really excited to check out some of the other worlds too. This is so much fun. I think what's really cool too is that mod packs like this are really easy to install. Like, it literally only takes one click to install it on Prism Launcher, and everything's kind of configured. It's like a cannon in here. This is the captain's quarters. Okay, I do remember a scene taking place on like a ship like this. This big table here. Not quite sure the context of everything though. Okay, let's check out let's actually go check out the Black Pearl now. And they even did the surrounding islands here too. That is so sick. With the clouds. Well, I'm thinking this is the character ship here. Whenever they're boarding the Pearl. Ooh, this is so cool. I like that none of the ships are copy and pasted. Everything kind of has its own little look. Dude, I'm really excited to check this out. This one has a ton of cannons on it too. All right, I'm excited. Let's actually start at the bottom and make our way up. As if we just kind of swam up to it. The design of this ship looks fantastic though. All the little overhangs. Ooh, there's some like fire. There's some like fire charges in here. Okay. Dude, this is cool. All right, let's actually go up. But yeah, you can definitely tell this ship is super firepower focus. It's just cannons everywhere. Really dimly lit. Super spooky vibes here. It's a shame I wasn't able to get the resource packs to work, but it is cool that they have like a menu. Yeah, there's that ship over there. Actually, can we shoot at them? Wait, that's so cool. You can actually, let's actually just put all of our fire charges in there and launch them over. I think it might be too far away to actually hit it, but that's still a cool little detail. Yeah, this is such a dope looking ship. Let's actually go down here. I do like that they decided to, I do like that they have this little environment that they built around the ship too. Wait, what? What the heck is this? There's like a whole other location out here too. I think this is like the gypsy camp. I do remember this from the video game. There was like a little gypsy camp that you could sail out to, and it was like really dark and muggy. This is cool. They They like redid the all the locations from the movie. And oh dude, another game I really want to get into actually is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Speaking of like pirate games, that game would be so much fun to play. I've never played it, but I heard it was really good. This castle looks good, dude. What in the world? Like all the little chunks of the wall missing, the overgrown. These trees look good too. It really has that tropical vibe. Okay, actually this detail is crazy. Using fences in the holes of the roof. That's actually cool. I guess this is just like a water wheel. Okay, let's check out these ships. Okay, so yeah, this ship is definitely the like the Navy ship. I feel like really huge, tons of cannons everywhere. Let's check this out. And you got this like much smaller ship on this side. Okay, we definitely have to use the cannons and like try and take the other ship down. This would be so much fun, dude. On multiplayer, like split screen with your brother or your friends. This would be so much fun. Yeah, this room is definitely like very nicely decorated, very ornate. There's a compass in here that probably only points like south or something. Like I forget what the story is with like Jack Sparrow's compass, but it just doesn't point north for some reason. This is cool. Oh dude, we got to go up to the crow's nest. But before we do that, let's check down here. Really big ship, just filled with cannons. All right, let's actually like just start firing on the ship over here. We're just gonna use all of them, especially if these fire charges hit the other ship's like sail. It's really gonna do a lot of damage, dude. I literally could. I'm having like secondhand memories. I literally could imagine myself playing this with like my brother on split screen and just like us having like battles on these pirate ships. That's literally. Oh, dude, the other ship's actually getting toasted right now. This would be so much freaking fun, dude. What the heck? Yeah, the other ship's just gone. This is so cool. Whatever the heck they charged for this DLC map back in the day, it was low-key kind of worth it. Like if it was $5 or something, it's kind of worth it. I think this was before Bedrock had that like item shop thing where you buy like mine coins for. You would just like buy these DLCs on the Xbox shop. Wait, that's so cool. And like the fire spreading and taking out this other ship. That is so sick. Okay. Let's actually go up the crow's nest now. Dude, that's cool. Like since the ships are made out of wood and wool, like obviously the fire's gonna spread all the way through. Sick, dude. I'm actually really curious to see what the Skyrim world looks like. If the Pirates of the Caribbean one looks this good. Wait, this is so cool. Huge sails here. These look fantastic. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I remember this part too. Kind of like the shipwreck city. This is such a crazy set piece. Imagine being the guy that had to make this map. That dude probably got paid like 6 figures to make this map. He was cooking. All like the different like actually, I gotta remember this. This color palette kind of hits. The netherite bricks with the acacia wood. Dude, that kind of hits. This is super sick. Actually walk through this a little bit and then we can check out the Skyrim map next. And then a lot of you guys don't know this because I never played on the channel, but I am a huge fan of Fallout. So I really want to see what the Fallout map looks like. If it's like Fallout 4 or 3, that'd be so fun. This is actually cool. What the heck? Dude, I want to just build this on my own world. That'd be so much fun. This color palette is fantastic. Like whoever did the design for everything. Let's actually go up to the top. You can see all the different ships just kind of melded together. What a cool little world. Oh, there's a music disc in here. That's cool. Music disc Melohai has been found. There's another ship over there. What the heck? There's so many things to explore on each map. Okay, let's actually go check out this over here. Everywhere you look has like its own little location. Dude, this section looks so cool. What the heck? Especially during this like golden hour time. Oh, wait a second. This is actually, wait, this is that like gigantic squid thing. The Loch Ness Monster looking thing. What? And he's like wrapping around the ship. Dude, that is so, what the actual heck? So I want to make a bed so we can actually sleep through the night, but the menus are so cool. Like everything is here. Like you could legitimately hook this up on a TV and just play it with a controller and have that console experience, but just on PC. All right, let's just sleep through the night. That way we can get a better look at this during the daytime. This actually looks fantastic. What the heck? Go in this guy's mouth. No, wait. Dude, what? It goes into the nether? Are you serious? What? Okay, so we just went into this thing's mouth and now we're like in the nether. So this is supposed to be like the inside of that monster thing. Well, you can see like parts of the ship. Okay, so this must be like his like stomach, I'm guessing, is what we're in right now. Dude, what the heck? Okay, this is actually crazy. There's like a whole ship in here. What? Dude, okay. I'm kind of blown away right now. If this is literally just one map, no freaking way. That's too freaking cool. Oh, now we're just somewhere completely different. What the heck? Then we have a couple more ships over here. I think these are the ones that we saw at the beginning from the prison over here. All right, let's go check out some of the other maps now. So the next world I want to check out is the Halloween 2015 map. I feel like this map is super nostalgic for a lot of people. And I really love like just the atmosphere and the vibe of these old type maps. This is definitely a map I remember. I vaguely remember. It's very strange. It's kind of like, the best way to describe it is something that's vaguely familiar, but I was able to get the texture pack to work on this one. So we have the Halloween texture pack on here. And actually, as I'm recording this, it is around Halloween time. So I think this is actually the perfect time to play on this map. It's starting to rain. There's some purple rain going on here. This map really reminds me of just like a Halloween themed theme park, which I'm a huge fan of. Kind of like Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. Dude, the vibes here are just off the charts. These maps just have so much character too. There's actually so much to see. Okay, what do you guys think we should check out first? Check out some of these carnival games. I guess these are prizes that you could win. This is definitely a map I see myself playing with like my little brother or something. Just as if we're spending the day at a theme park. That'd be so much fun. What is this going on here? I think this over here is a really cool looking Ferris wheel too. Then over here we have like a huge roller coaster that I really want to check out. Especially for somebody, I think this is so cool, especially for somebody who might not have their Xbox anymore or PlayStation. This is such a fun way to experience this. Okay, let's check out some of these rides. Oh wow, okay. So this one goes all the way up in the sky, and we get a huge view of the theme park here. Dude, why were they cooking when they made this map though? What in the world? This is something people don't really build. I never see anybody actually build roller coasters anymore. Dude, that was actually sick. But yeah, you never see anybody build roller coasters in Minecraft anymore. This is definitely a very nostalgic type of build. All right, I think this is the main attraction, so maybe we should take a little bit more look around here. What's going on down here? Ooh, I think this is some sort of mirror maze or something. Dude, what a cool little thing. What the heck? All right, just playing through this world is giving me so many ideas of what I want to actually build in my own Minecraft world. That's sick. We found a compass in here. These old maps just have such cool character, and the lighting is really nice. It's going to sound kind of weird, but I actually prefer the way Minecraft looks without shaders. At least in this kind of context, I think it just has a cool vibe. All right, let's check out this main haunted house looking thing. Honestly, I really want to just play with the Halloween texture pack. This looks so cool. Okay, so there's like left or right. We have different options here. All right, let's go this way first. Oh, this is sick, dude. It's like a haunted house ride. What? No freaking way. All right, if you guys have any memories on this map, let me know, because I'm getting just secondhand nostalgia from this. So it said this map was Halloween 2015. I don't think I was really playing Minecraft at the time, so I definitely missed out on this when it was new. But that's the cool thing about Reconsoled, is I'm able to actually come in and see this map. What the heck? No, the theming on here is crazy. There's just so many different locations it's running through. I like this one. It's like slime everywhere. No, this just would have hit different, actually. The way this designed is really cool. It reminds me of like Planet Coaster. All right, looks like we're up at the top here. Little rest stop that we can check out. All right, let's see what the view looks like from up here, actually. Beautiful view of the town down there. I think we're in a different part of the map. So this is a completely different town than what we were at. There's a gigantic creeper head over there. Let's see what else there is. There's the railway we took all the way up here. Dude, honestly, I feel like this is the type of map you could just walk around in for hours. Oh, that's scary. You could fall down there. All right, so I guess we could continue the trail too. All right, let's do that. Let's keep going. No, the theming is just crazy. We're in like an underwater or an underground lab there. Dude, this would seriously be so much fun. There's that creeper head we saw earlier. Looks like he has like a shroud on or some sort of cape. But I think what makes these old versions of Minecraft so special is just the amount of imagination that all the builds have. It's kind of a shame Mojang doesn't really do stuff like this anymore, having themed maps with some floating gas over here. But this is definitely like a relic of its time. I like the little drops too. Wait, that was sick. It like shot out a fireball at us. Looks like things are kind of slowing down here. Here we go. Dude, that's cool. All right, let's keep going here. But these catacombs are really great looking. This area reminds me of like Dracula's castle or something. And I love all the different moving textures that we have too. There's just so much character and vibes is really the only way to describe this type of map. Skeleton sheep over there. I could imagine there's probably so many secrets on this map that you can just walk around and find. If you guys have any secrets I should check out or that you know of on these maps, let me know. But I just love the theme park theme. Now we're on that really big section of the roller coaster. And I think we're back at the haunted house now. Yep, now we're back at the start. Dude, that is super cool. That seriously just took us on a crazy journey across the map. So I'm guessing if we go on the other direction, it'll be slightly different. Let's actually give that a try. If we go this way instead of the other way. Yeah, so I guess this just kind of takes us through, gives us an alternative view of the map here. But I definitely want to make one of these roller coaster things in a survival map. That would be so much fun. So I guess in 2015, this map would have been out during the PS4 era or Xbox One. But you can definitely tell the how much more detail they're able to add into the maps during this time frame. And I want to take a look around this catacomb area. Oh, this goes all the way up too. Grab ourselves a torch here. I like the green torch and the green flames. This is such a cool texture pack. I honestly just want to play with. What the heck is that? It's a huge house. I honestly want to just download this texture pack and play with it on just a regular world. This is such a cool theme. Especially the stone bricks, for whatever reason, this really reminds me of Castlevania. Just very old 16-bit horror game type of vibe. All right, I definitely want to check out that huge house right there. Definitely a like haunted house. And then all the little animated flowers. Let's see what's over here. Okay, it looks like a little graveyard. Okay, honestly, this map might be a little bit better than the Pirates of the Caribbean map for me. Just because we're able to get the texture packs to work here. Are these beds? What are these? Yeah, I guess these are beds here. Another thing that's kind of interesting too is the kind of the controls as well. All right, let's take a closer look at this house. That just looks massive. What in the world? So many different things we can check out on these maps. These maps, honestly, they really inspire me because just the creativity that's in them. So here's part of that roller coaster that we were on earlier. You drop down into this thing's mouth, I guess. All right, we definitely have to check out this haunted house. We're going to take the staircase up because I want to experience this whole map. I could honestly imagine playing hide and seek on this map. That would be so much fun. Like you guys just start off in the town center and then take the roller coaster out of town and try and find like hiding places. That's honestly something my brothers and I would do, or friends, honestly. But this build is actually crazy looking. Look at all the texturing and detail that they threw in here. But this is just one of many maps that's included in this mod pack. And then of course we could start our own survival world if we wanted to. Let's step inside here. Oh, wait, this looks really, really cool. Huge entryway here with the paint. I actually really like this painting. What the heck? That's kind of tough. I want that painting in real life. All right, let's kind of take a look here in the basement. But what's cool about these old versions of the game was there wasn't as many blocks to choose from. So you really had to get creative with how you decorated. So it looks like here, this is just a painting, but they used it as a curtain here. I really like this big chair. What the heck? This is cool. All right, how did they make this? Okay, this is a painting as well. So that's how they give you that archway look, is by adding painting. Definitely a very old school kind of vibe. There's like a book here to indicate that this is a study. And then things like this too, this little clock here, the grandfather clock. Oh, okay, honestly, I need to make a world on this mod pack. Oh, wait, No, this is tough. The we have like a little suit here. That is so sick. Okay, we're looking really fly right now. So this is definitely like a Dracula's castle type of thing. Got closets. Oh, secret switch in here. Ooh. Let's see, I wonder what that does. I'm not really sure what this does. Maybe there's a certain order that we have to do everything in. Okay, hold on. Let me figure this secret out here. All right, maybe we have to activate multiple switches. Found 2 so far. A nice cobweb chandelier here. Let's check out what else we can find in the castle. I bet there's just so many secrets hidden throughout this map. We haven't even made our way upstairs yet. So let's just explore the first floor here and just slowly work our way up. That's a classic like horror map trope right there, using redstone dust for the blood effect. Ender chest too. Cool, this is like that creepy room behind the staircase. All right, let's make our way upstairs. This was a huge build from the outside. Honestly, I need to make a haunted house map or build something like this in a survival world. That would just be so much fun. Creepy little creepy little library maze thing here. Let's actually climb up the ladder here so we can get a better view of everything. Okay, for some reason I thought there'd be a secret right there. This is so much fun. I feel like, okay, honestly, playing maps like this really makes me feel like a kid again. I don't know why. Just for me, this is what Minecraft is all about. Just exploring and having fun, and I don't know. I think anything other than that is just not really how the game was intended to be played. Let's check out what's on this side. Hey, what the heck? All right, be honest with me. Do you guys think like Minecraft peaked during this era? I feel like as much as I love modern Minecraft with mods and things, I feel like there's something so just kind of different about this time period for the game. It was still a relatively new game, but the innovation was just incredible. Got some sinks here with some spooky looking purple drink in the sink. Dude, this house goes kind of crazy. World. Beautiful balcony view out here. Actually, looks like the rain cleared up. We still have so much more to explore of this house. Okay, could you guys imagine playing this map on a with horror mods installed? That would actually go kind of tough. Having stuff like chase you around. And then also maps like this kind of have a liminal vibe too, just because it's very vaguely familiar, and especially if you played it when you were younger. This is definitely like the type of map you'd see in a dream. Yep, here's a journal. Some sort of altar here. This is a really cool looking set piece. I'm guessing those are glowstone lamps in there. Let's see, these aren't windows, are they? No, they're actually wool. Interesting. So they used wool as the windows here so that way you can't see through them. It's a cool little idea. We got a staircase that goes up here. I think this is the entirety of the main room. Lots of balconies we can check out. There's like some creepers just tucked away in different corners of the map. Okay, I definitely could imagine playing hide and seek in this map. That would be really, really fun. Here's a bathroom. This is another thing too I don't really see people build a lot of. Just building bathrooms like this or trying to furnish out your house. There's even a toilet here. Just stuff like this is super nostalgic. Guessing here's the shower too. Okay, dude, this is a spacious bathroom. Hold on a second. Let's take this big old staircase all the way up. But we might as well check out some of the rooms. For whatever reason, the way this house is laid out, it's really, really cool. I think nowadays a big problem people have with Minecraft is they kind of build things purely for function rather than it, just because they want to build it. I feel like this is the perfect example of a build that's just made solely for the aesthetic, and I think that's kind of a way you can make yourself really enjoy Minecraft again, is if you just build things because you want to rather than having to make it about it serving a purpose. Okay, I think right here was supposed to be a secret room, but I just broke into it. Okay, yeah, I kind of ruined the illusion there. I think what this is supposed to be here. Sort of that's a cool set piece too. The cage with the skull in it. There's just so many like creepy little rooms you could hide in. Ooh, playing this on survival mode would be really fun too. Especially if the house was like more dimly lit and actually like monsters are spawning in here. Oh, this is a huge old bed. What in the world? This must be for that guy that has that huge chair. This is so, oh my gosh. I'm honestly kind of I'm really enjoying this right now, honestly. If you guys want to see a playthrough of something like this on survival, let me know. I am so down for that. Another bathroom in here. Okay, so this is just like the master bedroom wing of the house. Ooh, this kind of looks like a platform that you can jump jump from, but maybe not. It's a little bit too high to jump from here. All right, I want to explore this secret room a little bit better. I kind of like messed it up with the, yeah, this build is really, really cool. We have one more staircase on this side of the house that we can check out too. But stuff like this, little sectional couches, creepy little hallways. This house is seriously filled with just so much stuff. There's so many, and I like this too, these weird little rooms that don't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, looks like we found some more bedrooms on this side. There's a zombie that we've been hearing in the background. Yeah, we're definitely getting closer to the top up there. Imagine having this, imagine basing here with some friends on a multiplayer world. It'd be so much fun. I actually really like this sunroom too. So many little balconies. Like all your buddies could, you and your buddies could just base up here. Everybody has their own little room. Everybody has their own little decoration. Whenever I used to play multiplayer with my brother, we had a survival world, and we basically turned the stronghold into like a frat house. So we each sectioned off part of the base and just kind of claimed different parts of the stronghold and made it our own little rooms. It was really fun, actually. Just one of the bedrooms near the top of the map here. It actually has a little balcony view too. All right, I'm trying to find out how we can make it all the way to the top of the map. I think this is the way to do it, actually. Just fly up here. So many little doorways and nooks and crannies that we can run through. But I really want to see what's at the top of the map. Ooh, here we are. Looks like we have just a couple more ladders to go up. I think this is the very top up here. This is so sick. All right, let's go check out some of the other maps now. So I was actually able to connect my Xbox controller, and I think now let's actually check out the Skyrim world. For some reason, I'm not able to get the texture packs to work, but we can still play around with the default textures. So I have never actually played the Skyrim map before, but just playing on controller hits kind of different. This is bringing back so many memories. Just moving through the menu here. Carved pumpkin. We got a pickaxe in here too, an empty map. I don't really play a lot of console games, so running around on the controller is a little bit different. But yeah, this is Riverwood. I really want to know what this looks like with the right textures. But all the buildings are here. It's kind of trippy seeing Skyrim, but with the Minecraft textures. I feel like this, I feel like Reconsoled is a really good blend of modern Minecraft, but with just nostalgia mixed in there. And here's that waterfall that goes all the way down. Okay, so I'm seeing Whiterun on the horizon here. It's slowly fading into render distance here. Another thing too that I've noticed is actually the fog as well. So there's like it's not the render distance fog, but you can see a slight fog on the mountains. Really makes the world feel atmospheric. Oh yeah, we can see Dragon's Reach slowly coming into render distance here. So off camera, I was kind of looking through the resource packs, trying to figure out how to get them to work. And what I learned is you have to actually load in the resource packs after you generate the map. But I wasn't able to find the resource pack that was actually compatible with this map specifically. So from what I did see, Fallout 4 actually has a texture pack, as well as Mass Effect, so we can definitely check those out after this one. Here's Dragon's Reach. It's great. Obviously with the missing textures, we don't get the full effect here, but actually with it missing textures, this kind of reminds me of like a fan-made project. Here's the balcony of Dragon's Reach. We have a music disc in here. And it just kind of goes to the ocean. Wait, that's actually really nostalgic. The spherical fog. What? That's actually kind of cool. So the map kind of ends over there. So I'm guessing Riften isn't in this map here. There's something just really special about just the old Minecraft lighting. And honestly, how janky the textures are, it's kind of charming. Here's where Jarl Balgruuf is like chilling out. Then Aventus is like just being Aventus. I feel like this map isn't really finished for some reason. There's just, you know, empty rooms. So let's see if we can find Bleak Falls Barrow, which is another iconic location. But from up here, we can get a pretty good view of Whiterun. Over here's the Companions Guild too, with the Skyforge. The Companions was one of those quests that I never actually completed. Okay, so flying over, I think I do see Bleak Falls Barrow right here. Wait, that's really cool. This actually looks super close to how it does in Skyrim, actually. I gotta be honest with you guys, as much as I love Skyrim, I think Pirates of the Caribbean was just a better map overall. Here we go. We got a beautiful painting of whatever this is. Let's go check out the Fallout map now. Oh, something else I noticed with plugging in my controllers, now it says Xbox One Edition. So Fallout, I was able to get the texture pack to load for it. And here we are outside of Red Rocket. I feel like these texture packs are so nostalgic. Wait, they have dog meat too. What? Actually, I just noticed they redid the menu system too. That's actually so cool that they threw dog meat into this game too. Wait, look at the villagers. Look like little survivors hanging out here in the Red Rocket station. There's even power armor here too. Wait, this would be a really fun map if you were to play it on survival mode. That'd actually be kind of cool. You spawn right outside Red Rocket. You can find a sword in here and a villager. Wait, what? Dude, what the heck? There's actually light switches in here? That's actually sick. Okay, this is way better than the Skyrim map. What was your guys' favorite settlement from Fallout 4? For mine, I actually really loved building at Red Rocket, just because I could be over here by myself and I didn't have to worry about keeping the settlers happy. I think the textures definitely make... Wait. Oh, it's the, oh, what's the ship called? I think it's like the USS Constitution or something. All right, we definitely have to make our way over there. But before we do that, we need to actually go check out Sanctuary because I can see it. You can even see some billboards over there too. Yeah, I really liked Red Rocket just because you didn't have to take care of the settlers. Over here is kind of trippy. There's just a village, like a default Minecraft village, but with textures. It's kind of weird. I wonder if it's like a terrain bug or if this is how it was in the original map. I'm kind of noticing over here some sort of weird looking portal. I guess this is like an ender portal. I wonder where this goes. Wait, this is so weird. All right, let's check it out. Okay, looks like some just default nether, but I think the portal texture is actually really cool. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Basically, it looks like the Brotherhood of Steel force field texture over that. I feel like people don't really retexture the nether portal. So that's kind of a cool little detail. All right, let's actually check out Sanctuary now. On YouTube, you can actually find some crazy builds on Sanctuary on Fallout 4. The building community in that game is actually really strong, I feel like. Let's actually go take a look at the vault, because I'm kind of curious to see how that looks. And then a little bit later on, we need to go head on over to that ship. But dude, playing on the controller hits kind of crazy. It's a little awkward for me just because I'm not used to playing controller. But it's still kind of fun. I need to actually hook up my like PC to the oh look, there's the Vault Boy sign. I need to hook up my PC to a TV. There's like chests with different food items in here. You could definitely play this on survival mode. That would actually be really fun. Kind of looting all the different locations. Right, let's go down here. I think it's Vault 101. Or no, it's not Vault 101. Forget the vault number. But I like the vault door textures. This actually is a really nice looking map. So I wonder if this map came out to kind of coincide with Fallout 4's release at the time. I think that'd be a cool little cross promotion. I feel like game companies don't really do this type of stuff anymore though. Just weird crossover type things like this. Definitely a quirk of the time. Here's all the cryo stations that you stay in. And actually that's a fun little detail. They actually left this one open. Put music disc in there. This texture pack really gives me homemade vibes, like something you would download off Planet Minecraft for some reason. This map feels kind of liminal too. I don't know why, just really weird. It's just empty, there's not really a whole lot going on. It's vaguely familiar, but there's just something off about it. It's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. Okay, this room actually looks really good with the power generators. Nice dimly lit room. This room definitely for sure has that liminal kind of vibe. This is definitely the type of thing I would be playing in my free time. I'm sure you get the cryolator too. But I really love, as much as I like playing modded, like visually stunning Minecraft, I do like just the old school feel of the console versions. Wait, this lighting looks really good, especially at nighttime. Seeing this tunnel part, or the elevator, that actually looks really good. Just something about the flat lighting, things being kind of awkward, it's really charming to me. All right, here we are at nighttime. Sanctuary actually looks really good at night. The vibes are kind of off the chart right now. Yeah, I feel like Minecraft back in the day just hit kind of different. I feel like my imagination was a little bit more active. And also when you're a kid, just the way you experience things is a little bit different than when you're an adult. But yeah, here's the USS Constitution, which is the ship that you find kind of stranded in Boston. Right, let's board it. Let's see what we can find on here. So in the game, this ship is like has a bunch of robots on it, kind of keeping it afloat. I like the little note blocks too. This is really cool. So I wonder if this is some sort of mashup type world, I guess. Some towers over here. Oh, there's Diamond City. All right, we definitely need to check out Diamond City after we look at these radio arrays over here. So this is definitely a kind of I feel like this is a best hits of the Fallout 4 map. Just all the iconic locations. This truck is actually a really cool build. I love how just simple the builds are. There's a lot of like creativity here, like using bricks as the underside of the truck, give it that texture. This is cool, dude. I forget if this is a super mutant camp or if it's a bandit camp that you have to go to. But let's take a look up one of these towers, see what the view looks like from up here. It's the I forget what that building is, but it's like the tallest building in the game. It's some sort of corporate building. Let's go check out this tower actually. Oh wait, okay. So in the game, this is like a location where you can find Exo-1 armor, and I think that's what that's supposed to be. And actually, if we open up our menu here, if you look in the creative menu, you can actually see the armor looks like Exo-1 armor, the icons. Wait, what the heck? Actually, looking through the tools, this fire axe looks so sick. And then there's even the shish kebab too. What the heck? Dude, dude. Okay, this resource pack is kind of blowing my mind. I'm more impressed about the resource pack than anything else. This is really, really cool. This would be really fun to play. Like, I would definitely see myself playing this map with like my brothers, playing on survival mode and kind of raiding the buildings and getting gear. That would just be so much fun, dude. Oh, no. Dude, they put the Pridwin in the game. Are you serious? What? Okay, we definitely have to check that out after we look through Diamond City. Well, there's even a subway too, where this goes actually. Okay, we'll check out the subway after Diamond City. That's crazy. They put the Pridwin in here. What? Okay, Diamond City actually looks amazing, especially with the lights all the way around. All right, this is gonna sound kind of stupid, but I had no idea Diamond City was actually a baseball field for the longest time. Just for whatever reason, it never consciously registered for me that Diamond City is in a baseball field, and that's why it's called Diamond City. This looks great, dude. They were cooking. I really like the Diamond City player home too. That's another fun location in this game. But yeah, this whole build looks fantastic actually. You have the seating and the stands. You have the little town in the center. So I think this doorway up here actually leads to the mayor's office. And I think this will give us a really nice view of the city too. But I'm really excited to actually go check out the Pridwin. Yeah, this looks great up here. Dude, when I was a kid, this would have just blown my mind. All right, let's go check out the Pridwin now, actually. And there's even the Capitol building too. So I think this is actually from Fallout 3. Hold on, let me come over here for really, really quickly. Yeah, okay. So the Fallout map is actually like a mix-up of different Fallout games. So we have Fallout 3, Fallout 4 all kind of thrown in together. I think my unpopular opinion is that Fallout 4 was actually a good game. I know most people, especially on like forum websites, they always say, oh, Fallout New Vegas is the best game. And it's kind of an echo chamber on those things. But for me, Fallout 4 was my most memorable game just because of the where I was at the time in real life. I have a lot of like really good memories associated with the game. I remember distinctly skipping school one time with my buddy to actually pick up our pre-order copies of Fallout 4. So you know, just stuff like that. So let's actually check out the Prydwen now. It actually says Prydwen on it. Definitely one of the coolest set pieces from Fallout 4. And the vertibirds are actually really sick. They have that like Minecraft quirky charm to them, but you can just tell what they are. Oh, there's actually a creeper on top of there. It's kind of funny. Wait, let me check what's in these chests actually. Oh, dude. Okay, so there's bows and arrows in here too. Dude, yeah, this would be so much fun on survival mode. Let me shoot this creeper off the vertibird here. There we go. Dude, this is fun. Imagine, okay, you play survival mode, you raid the city, and then you can build your way up to the Prydwen or find some way up here. That would just be so much fun, dude. Now, let's go check out the flight deck here. It's where they control everything. Okay, something about this room with the foggy outside, just it kind of hits. It's definitely a vibe. All right, I tried sleeping, but we can't quite sleep yet. Let's make our way up to the balloon, or the top portion here. Meeting room too. That's so cool. So yeah, this map really is just kind of a greatest hits of all the Fallout games. Dude, I hear so many like mob sounds. You'd have to actually clear out this whole thing. That'd be really fun. Okay, so you're playing survival mode. You get up here, then you have to clear out all the mobs, and then you have like a really sick base that you can stay at. Or I've even seen mods online where it adds like zombies to the game. Well, like hordes of zombies that like chase after you. Those would actually be really fun on maps like this that are super urban. But yeah, here's the Prydwen, the little power armor station over here. Tons and tons of enemy mobs up here too. And here's the armory over here. It's a cool little detail actually. Okay, there's definitely going to be something good in these chests. Yeah, diamond sword, XO1 armor, bows, and then even an ender chest too. That's actually sick, dude. I bet in the normal map there'd be a villager here that you could trade with. That's all right. Okay, let's see what else we can find on this map. All right, so it's just turning sunset. And honestly, this looks kind of amazing. What the heck? Wait, let's see if we can get a good view of the Prydwen from the side here at sunset. Oh, actually right here is the edge of the map. We can't go past this, but the Prydwen looks great at this time of day during this golden hour. And so does the Capitol building too. What's kind of weird is there's some like random Minecraft generation thrown in here too. So there's just a ravine going underneath the Capitol building, but the lighting just looks fantastic. Holy crap. All right, I'm really nerding out right now. Dude, especially the view from here too, seeing the Prydwen off in the sky. This city actually looks amazing. Then over there we have a Minecraft village. So I think it's definitely intended that you're supposed to play this map on survival. That's why there's villages. That's why there's different like loot and stuff that you can find. I could literally just spend hours walking through maps like this. It's really fun too, because you get to recognize all the locations from the game and see how they've been recreated. Here's the Lincoln Memorial on the other side of the mall here. Wait, no freaking way. They put in the Citadel too. So the Citadel is actually the Brotherhood of Steel base from Fallout 3. It actually looks really good. Have the crane up top here to lift the door. That's actually kind of crazy. So I actually have like a lot of nostalgia for games like Fallout 3 because this was the first game I remember playing on my first ever PC that I built, first ever gaming PC, and it was just, oh dude, I loved it. And adding mods to it and everything. That to me was like the peak of PC gaming. So Fallout 3 definitely has a really big nostalgia for me. And even Tenpenny Tower as well. Tenpenny Tower looks fantastic actually. So I keep seeing all these train tunnels everywhere. I really want to check one of these out and see where they go. I bet all of these connect with each other. Go down here. It's kind of cool that they added like a subway system. Oh yeah, there's rails. Okay. So these probably do connect with each other. You can just ride them. Yeah, let's grab a minecart. I definitely want to check this out. That's actually crazy. They added a whole subway system down here. Okay, when I was a kid, I would have just absolutely ate this up. Oh, now we're at a, looks like a much bigger train station down here. The train station looks fantastic too with the archways going all the way up and around. No, dude. Okay. I'm getting so many different build ideas for whenever I want to start a world on here. Just the way people built in Minecraft back in the day was just different. There's just such a nice creativity to it. All right, let's head up here. I wonder where we're at. This is definitely a much larger station than the one that was next to Tenpenny Tower. Okay. Oh, that's sick. It led us right back to the mall here. So maybe you could like base up in Tenpenny Tower and then basically ride the subway over to the town here. And then I believe this is Megaton over here. Yeah, Megaton looks really good at nighttime. Down here's gonna be the bomb that's just in the middle of town. It'd be cool if this thing was filled with TNT and you could detonate it like in the game. This is, dude, okay, actually at nighttime, this looks really good. The texturing all looks good. Such a vibe. The old lighting just hit way different. If you guys ever played on these maps when you were younger, feel free to share your favorite memories of playing on them because I'm getting secondhand nostalgia from just walking through these maps right now. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this more chill, laid back kind of showcase of Reconsoled. I think this is a fantastic mod pack. If you guys are interested in seeing me start maybe a more chill Let's Play type of thing on here, let me know in a comment below. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.